We spent the whole time talking about payola. We haven't even talked
Yeah.
about the second legal action, which is about defamation of character.
I got a theory on that one, though.
All right.
What's your theory?
Not like us is protected from defamation. I think a lot of people ran with the narrative that, oh, Kendrick called Drake a PDF. My question is where? Baca got a weird case. Why is he around certified lover boy certified PDFs? Plural is what that word was, right? I didn't say the word, but it's edifying.
Yeah.
He's talking plural after setting up the line, talking about who's around Drake. Right now, we know he said things like, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young."
But exactly, when you say, when you have a line that starts off and says, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young," you're insinuating. But I do get what he's saying. He's basically saying that he didn't directly say it, and when he puts it into that context of, you know, it being plural and then it coming after that Baca line, then he probably is referring to people around him.
But when you're talking about defamation, I've talked to lawyers about defamation suits from some other stuff outside with my business, and they said that's the hardest thing to prove in a court of law. So to me, when I look at that, it feels more performative, because if you're going to talk about defamation, there's a better case for Kendrick to go after a Drake for defamation when you actually said the names Dave Free, when you said the names Whitney, when you
Yeah, because, and you know what, I thought about that too, because when he put the lawsuit out saying that he was suing for defamation, of course, UMG allowing him to put that Not Like Us record out. I'm like, but you put out the Heart Part 6 where you blatantly said that Dave Free was the father of his kids and putting Whitney in the middle of that entire situation. And you called out names on that record. So yeah, I think that Whitney herself will have a case against Drake for defamation, because you literally came out and told this blatant lie, even, you know, and you know, the world pretty much ate it up, but it's not true. You know what I mean? So
said the names Kendrick and said all of these things that can be defamatory. Like, you now I look at Not Like Us, you show me where he said, Drake, you are a PDF. That's the narrative people ran with. He called him freaky, 6ix9ine guy. But go back to that song, you really look at it, and it's done plurally to insinuate.
And that's the thing, you can't sue for the insinuation, but the insinuation is there that, hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young. And I think most people just kind of took that and was just like, oh, he's calling Drake a PDF, when really he's probably just, of course, talking about the people around him.
People with weird cases around. And if you start to dig into, Ray, you said it, are you sure you want to play that game where people start to actually dig into the details of people who may have some things that you don't even know about as Drake? Do you want to go down that lane?
And that's true, because when you do that, you essentially open up a whole can of worms. You know what I mean? And with this case already been put into play, and there's a hearing scheduled for it on December 20th. So with this case already in motion and stuff, who knows what's going to come out in these next couple of days, because you're dealing with UMG. I'm not even talking about Kendrick. You're dealing with a corporation as big as UMG. And when you're dealing with a corporation that big, they're not stopping for anybody. So, you know, Drake got to make sure he's on his P's and Q's. And of course, I know he got the bread to get the best lawyers and stuff like that. But, you know, this situation could get very tricky. It already is, just for the sake of hip hop. We got lawyers involved, you know, it's already crazy. But yeah, man, it's the kid Ríez. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Until next time, stay carefree, be safe, peace.